And we're back.
Yeah.
All right, folks, some technical difficulties there. We lost our internet connection out here in the middle of the golf course, which how could it possibly happen that we would lose an internet connection from the middle of the golf course while the tree branches are blowing off the trees all around us? Hey, these things happen. Thank you for being patient, coming back to this one. We're sorry about dropping that last one. We see a lot of teams heading toward the clubhouse. We are. Statement, if you're just joining us, probably because you had already joined us before. Again, we apologize. We've got the Caitlin Berg team teeing off on number 6. Do we expect that that's their last hole? We expect that this is their last hole? Maybe one more. Oh, yeah, you got the sheet. Where did?
No, they have to play 6 and 7 yet, right?
What?
Berg started on 7, so you're right.
So there's the last hole then.
Yep, the Berg group, this would be their last hole.
Okay.
Lila,
7 left.
yep, yeah, had to play 6 and 7.
Yeah.
And they're right there still.
Oh, they're right there yet.
6.
Okay.
So they have a hole and a half, we'll call it. I believe this would be Group 1B coming up hole number 9 right here.
Macy Meyer.
Hannah Wangsness, Danica DeBoer, and Kennedy Berry are your 4 golfers in 1B. Yeah.
If I had a parka right now, I would want to wear it, but I'd put it on Duke.
I'm fine.
How do you do that? Just take a camera.
I'm slacking. I'm making sure the screen's working.
Oh, no, that's good. You're good. I was just getting these guys. They were talking about it, but he's braver than I am. Oh, look at this. Look at
Barry from NK.
this. Skippy D'Angelo in the wild. Look at this. See that?
Hang on, we're actually watching the action.
Whatever you did. Unbelievable. This is Skippy D'Angelo in his natural habitat. We just found it. Skippy, welcome.
How many Caddyshack references so far? How many Caddyshack references so far?
That's the first one.
No way.
We're waiting for you.
Is this real?
Yeah.
How's it going? I've never been to a golf meet before.
Well, you are now. You just hold on to it.
So Macy Meyer here. The Macy Meyer group, 1B, coming up. 9, this is Kennedy Berry here hitting for Northwood Kensett.
Scoring good. 40s, a lot of 40s. Yeah. I think the best I saw was a 91. 48, 43.
Kennedy Berry, really nice shot. Gonna roll just off the right side of the green.
They get over there with the camera now, Joe?
Yeah, I think so.
We've got Skippy here now.
Skippy's here.
Some extra words of wisdom.
Macy Meyer.
So, what are they? What's the gimme inside the handle of the putter? Is a gimme?
There's no gimmies here, mister. You got to play it.
Good.
Meyer lands it a little short.
Macy
let
Meyer
it
plays
run.
that bump and run shot. Get on the green. Ends up just short.
Leaves herself with a nice chip on the front edge.
I believe that's how they got it. I'm going to go to 5 here. Watch out, Skip.
Okay.
Rockford's DeBoer. Nothing is sitting today. Everything's rolling.
A lot of debris and the wind.
Yeah.
How do they play with that?
Yeah,
You can move
it's-
it once you get on the green, can't you?
Yep, exactly. So they've been up there basically sweeping off in their line.
Now when they're getting closer to the media, they probably know good.
Right.
Speed of play. Well, hello, gentlemen. We're back.
You're back. Coach Meyer joins us again here on the stream. Last hole
Yeah.
for this group.
Looks like, yeah, most groups are done.
To start on one then, huh?
Yeah, they were 1B. Yep. Yeah.
We hear there's a 91 on the card in the clubhouse.
91, huh?
I saw that on the.
Okay. Yeah, 91 sounds about right. Macy, if she would sink this, she would be at a 91.
So to force a playoff
Yeah.
or a card out in the girls.
Bump and run. I like it. I like it.
Get in the hole.
Get going there.
Release.
Release.
So you able
So-
to coach today, or can
Yep.
you can?
Yep, I can coach today.
That's on 5 again, too.
Despite that, she's playing well.
I say legally he can coach. I don't know if she wants him to or not.
Let's go back here to 5.
Kind of talk her off the ledge there, the first 9, which she really didn't shoot bad, but she was ready to be down.
I kind of every time I saw you, I just determined how well she was playing with how close you were standing. If you were 20 yards back, I figured she wasn't doing as hot.
Yeah,
Kept your
that's-
distance.
It's usually about right. It's usually about right.
Maisie, Beatty, and Hummel, we believe.
It is
here.
cool though that you get to be out here with
Absolutely.
Macy and do
No,
this with her. And
that's
Yep,
not right.
absolutely.
Jody can't say anything, can she?
Jasperson, Frank, and Ramker
she
is this
can't
group
coach.
right here. So this
So-
is Frank of Lake Mills.
One of the first times my wife is quiet.
Tate David?
Yep. Take
Who else
David
is there?
and Graham Anderson.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I was only in the top 4 one time, and I got DQ'd because apparently you can't have a tank top on.
Really?
No, I don't know. I was never the top 4.
Had her didn't have pants on. I don't know.
Back to 9 here, quick.
Okay.
Live
Yeah.
looking.
Those are gimmies.
Northwood Kensets.
So,
nice
Barry?
roll by Barry
No.
there.
so you have Zoe Thompson
Back to 5.
from North Butler. She would have been in the ones there. Sammy Kirkenberg would also been in there, and then there's a girl from Lake Mills that had a pretty good average. And then Macy would be probably the
So
next.
unlike the tour, nobody knows what anybody else is doing other than these 4.
Right. Yep. So they have no idea. Like I said, Macy was pretty distraught after her first round. I'm like, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think nobody's shooting
It's,
super low
even if-
scores.
Even if the wind's not at your face, or it just plays in your head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was a creaker.
Macy Meyer here. The shot for what we think would give her a
One dropped on
92.
7.
Wasn't the hollow one that's been there since.
So here's a bogey putt here. Just missed it. So that would,
Back to
I
5.
believe, yeah, that would have been.
Frank. Lake Mills. I think this is Adelie Ramker, North Butler here.
Yeah, so that puts Macy in with a 93. Which looks like there was a 91, 92, and a 94, so that puts her right in the mix there. So, all right.
Cool.
About time to go to the clubhouse. Looks like just about all the groups are coming in here.
Yeah, I think there's just one group left down there too, and they'll be done. Girls finish up on 5 here. I think everybody that's left on the course is finishing on 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Not sure we're going to get any more golf shots today.
Cold mic back in.
Thanks for, hopefully everyone caught back up with us on stream number 2. We lost our internet service and it kicked us off stream. We had to restart. So that's what that was about. Thanks for joining us again. We were going to bring you the rewards here coming up very shortly. We think
Yeah, you're right. Isn't that crazy? See, dude. Is that it? No.
group on 7 and a group finishing 6.
All right. Hey, thanks for the bag of stuff.
We're mobile. We can go drive to them.
We sure could. the shot? Is it your shot? Smooth? We can drive down there if you want. I think the internet will take us. Should we? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Like a golf cart, only slower.
Do it. Where's that? I don't know. Is it fast enough?
Bye! This is the Caitlin Bird group. Here on hole 6, their final hole of the day.
Sorry.
You're gonna meet them on the green?
Final group, it looks like. Finishing on hole 7 here, the hardest hole on the course, as all locals will know. The internet says hole 6 is harder, and by handicap I think it is, but hole 7's harder in play. Lyle Knowlton.
What's harder than hole 7 is getting down to hole 7. Do it.
Casey Trask and Lena Schumann are your 3 golfers here on hole 7. Par 4, 262 yards, 248 for the ladies. But it's an L shape. Goes down into this ravine here, but butts up against Deer Creek.
Dirty duck.
Oh, I didn't see those there.
Classic Ready Golf. All done? Awards time. Nice out.
What do you want to do tonight? That's a wrap.
What kind of a wrap?
That's a wrap on the golf. Now we'll go see how the math works out. Top 2 teams advance unless one of those is St. Ansgar, and then the top 3 teams advance. Top 6 individuals. Let's go do the math.
There's guys. Green, green. Playing it back. You know, I think rules prohibit us from giving these ladies a ride back. They have to walk all the way to completion, but I'd love to help them out if I could. Just we gave you a lot of credit. You deserved it. Whoa, there he goes again. That guy's just got a race car. There are certain things you're allowed to do. You're allowed to say, good job. Slow down a little bit. Our internet might. Yeah, I just hear internet bouncing, which means whatever sticky things I put on them isn't really sticking anymore. The timing is pretty good for these girls. I know there was some talk early on about, hey, there might be some rain coming. Let's keep this thing moving. I think they did the bagged lunch deal or whatever you call that. They should have all the scores in, I would expect, with the exception of these 3 ladies. So scoring shouldn't take us too long to figure out. We should kind of have things kind of figured out at this point. There's a good look here at the historic Acorn Park Golf Course here just outside of St. Ansgar, Iowa. You know, it's actually pretty close to in town. A lot of folks drive their golf carts out here to golf on the golf course. Beautiful course, a lot of full-grown trees. I took a bunch out here this year, which has helped my golf game some. Just when you thought I was beyond help, Take out some trees and let's. My game's still pretty bad.
If they put the trees in the center of the fairway, I'd never hit them.
You know, that's a great point. Some people like the camera, some people really don't like the camera at all. It's a great spot. It's a great spot. For the boys, we had a playoff, so we'll see how it goes here with the ladies.
Which battery you got left?
37 minutes on my camera. Actually, your camera should be plugged into that extra battery, though. You should be good. Does it show DC in?
I was thinking if we can start tearing down half of it. Truck lock?
No.
Maybe I'll grab it.
Well, we just need, what, one camera? I'm wondering if, should we take that and put it in here? That one has power.
Well, you got it taped on, so let's just switch cameras.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, Mike's in the cooler, then I can't talk in there. We're missing a mic.
We are missing one? Oh, okay, good. I was weirdly missing this.
Those things pick up very well. Like they can hear us talking.
That's true. Well, I have a lot of apologies to make. I'll start with, you know what, you tell me where to start, because I don't even know.
So it looks like we have a 91 on the board.
Here, you can tell them.
So currently on the board, the leader into the clubhouse is Sammy Kruckenberg with a 91. There are two 92s on the board, which would be Zoe Thompson from North Butler, and then also another girl from Newman. They're number 3
Weiner?
golfer.
Tess Weiner, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
And then there's a 93 on the board in 4th place, which is Macy Meyer. And then there is a 94 on the board, which would be 5th place, and that's Ham from Lake Mills.
Lake Mills. Reagan Ham.
So then that, and there might be, I'm thinking there's a 97, so that would be probably your top 6, but I'm not sure who the 97 was.
All right.
So again, not with the conditions today, there wasn't any super low numbers coming in. I know Conference was one last week with a 75.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's Paige Franson, and she's an amazing golfer. And premature Sammy Kruckenberg shot an 83 at Conference. So I mean, you can just see how tough the conditions were today with that wind.
Any feel for how the team race will come out based on what we've seen so far?
It looks to me like Newman's kind of got locked up for first place. Lake Mills is currently in 2nd, and I don't think that we would have to, Ansgar would have to have Lila come in with a 95 or something for us to probably sneak out of there. But, so it looks like Newman will probably be number 1. Lake Mills will probably be number 2.
I can mess up a name.
Literally, as the last ball went in the cup on hole 7, I felt the first raindrop. So the timing was about perfect. We're going to get wet during the award ceremony. It is sprinkling pretty good here now.
It's going to be a little wet golf cart ride back to town.
Yes, it will.
Did I see that other group? One group?
And who knows? So that'll move to next Wednesday will be the regional final. That will be at Highland. So they'll play 18 holes at Highland there in Mason City. Top 6 individuals, top 2 teams. And then you get the top 2 teams and 6 individuals out of 2 other regions. So 3 regions basically come together. For the regional final.
And the same thing there. 2 teams will advance and 6 individuals
that
to
is
the state meet.
Yes. So
So the boys play Monday at Highland. The
Yes.
girls will play Wednesday,
Wednesday.
right?
Yep.
We believe at this point looks like Macy Meyer is going to advance
Currently in fourth.
fourth with just 3 golfers, I think, to go up on the board, right?
Yep. They should be finishing up the last group that's coming in. They got some wood fire pizza back there. Got a little graduation back there. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. I walked by it. It smells really good.
Barbecue pizza?
Wood fire.
Wood
Fire
fire.
pizza back there.
Goodness.
They're stoking her up right now.
Oh, I bet I could put down some wood fire pizza. We haven't been eating much out here today.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm hoping they have a sandwich or two. So they're just wrapping up the final few scores here.
Got Duke Scoop on the camera.
Thinking that Ansgar could come in fourth as a team possibly here.
I'm sure you brushed everybody up on how the team,
Yes.
how that works.
Yep, we
right?
talked
So
about that. So top 2 teams, top 6 individuals. If 6th place would happen to have a tie of a couple girls, they would also advance. They don't card them out.
I'm guessing we're getting real close to an official announcement.
Starting to rain a little bit more and a little bit more. Hopefully Mr. Bells has got those scores somewhere besides that paper when it starts to run all the way. Which they do, don't worry everybody.
Is that just a whiteboard that they're writing?
They're you order them through the
Okay.
It's like a poster board basically.
Okay.
All printed out.
493.
So it looks like. Good job, girl.
Hi.
You're
That's
getting
Lila.
layers
Don't-
with
She says hello.
smart.
Get tired of standing here shivering.
Yeah, it looks to me like team score wise, yes,
What is
Newman
the deal?
Catholic number 1,
So hot yesterday.
Lake Mills in 2,
And then at the track meet,
Butler
It gets
in
mighty cold.
3, St. Ansgar in 4, Rockford in 5th.
or they?
So the Saints girls end up with 4th place as a team.
Actually, Joe's just going to. Let's go meet that.
Newman Catholic and Lake Mills will move on.
Looks like it'll be Newman Catholic, Lake Mills, North Butler, St. Ansgar.
So moving on to the top 2, if St. Ansgar's not one of them, right?
Right. So it looks like Newman Catholic and Lake Mills will be the 2 teams that will advance to next Wednesday in Mason City.
Audrey Jasperson,
Individuals, I believe now.
REY, JASPERSEN, Newman Catholic, 97, Reagan Ham, REAGAN, Eatsville Ham,
Yep, got that.
Lake Mills, 94. Fourth, Macy Meyer. I assume you know that.
Yep.
She's from St. Ansgar. 93. Zoe Thompson.
Got that too.
Okay. '93. I'm sorry, 92. Tess Weiner, TESSWEINER. 92.
So you're going to get the results here. They're writing down the individual results right now to see which individuals are going to advance.
CKENBERG.
All right, here's our results. We'll go through team scores first. Fifth place Rockford with a 492. 3. Speaking of using good handwriting. 493. Fourth, St. Ansgar 431. Third, North Butler 425. Second, Lake Mills with a 409. And our regional champions, Newman Catholic with a 384. Our individuals moving out and going to play at Highland next week would be Claire Levine from Lake Mills with a 97. Aubrey Jasperson from Newman with a 97. Reagan Ham from Lake Mills with a 94. Macy Meyer from St. Ansgar with a 93. Zoe Thompson from North Butler with a 92. Second place, Tess Weiner from Newman with a 92. And our champion for today, Sam Kruckenberg from Newman, 91. All right. Thanks, everyone. There's no medals at this one. So
That's a wrap.
that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone for coming. Thanks, Travis.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Shannon.
Oh, boy. Thank you. Yep. Yes, thanks for your help. What's that?
The 6 that qualify don't. It
Doesn't matter. Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Shannon.
I know. Yes, congrats. Thank you.
Well, what do you do? It doesn't matter if you're on TV.
Hi, you're a liar.
It's two different associations.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
I turned it up. So all you had to do was talk. So it's perfect. Is that wind?
I didn't know you had to pull into the cart.
Oh, did you take off?
I did.
Oh, shoot, sorry. I wasn't expecting to take off. Got it. Are we still streaming or are we done?
I think we're still streaming.
Okay. You want to chat with Macy quick? Or she just... Well, you know what? Is the rain coming? Congratulations, Macy. Moving on, she'll play in. Hold on, we're not even on the right camera. Yes, we are on the right camera. Okay. Macy is interviewing with Christy right now. Congratulations to Macy. Moving on, she'll be playing next Wednesday in Mason City at Highland Golf Course. What do we lose there?
Battery.
All right. Well, casualty. That was my bad. I wasn't even thinking about that, but.
Well, I should have checked.
Well, who knew it was plugged in? So we had a camera casualty when the golf cart that was plugged into the camera took off to try and avoid some rain here. We're going to let Christy continue to congratulate Macy. Those of you who tuned in, thanks for watching Saints TV today. Congratulations, Macy Meyer, playing in Mason City for a chance to go to state next Wednesday. Thanks for joining us on this one. Sorry, this is our second of 2 streams. With rain coming, we got some gear to get out of here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you at graduation on Sunday.